Hi everyone, I'm Aruz Arkani and I'm representing the company called Ray. So we've been in the field of design and architecture for 20 plus years actually, and we've completed over 100 projects in Uzbekistan. We don't do only turnkey solutions, we actually produce building materials as well, considering the fact that we always work on ourselves and broaden our horizons in such a way that now we're actually working internationally as well. So the scale of our projects go from simple small office or an apartment, studio apartment, all the way up to stadiums or even airports, and including it in our own workflow. So today I'm not just here to introduce our company to you. Today I'm going to show you one of the projects that we executed with my friend Rahmatullah.
What's up, bro?
So this is the man who actually founded the company. Should we show the project to them?
Yes,
Let's go. Here we are in one of the projects that we recently completed, and this apartment is also located inside the building that is also built by us. And the building itself is located in the center of the city, and infrastructure-wise this building is one step away from all the necessary things like groceries, but there is also a mall. So this particular apartment is designed for a young family with 3 small kids. This is actually a 4-bedroom unit which adds up to 130 square meters. While the style of the apartment is more of a neoclassic, however, the materials are very modern and sustainable. We really hoped to design this apartment in such a way that is actually comfortable to live. It's not just for show, the people are actually going to live here. Also, we always consider the client's budget. We try to give the best design possible within given budget, and in this particular situation, the client is very happy with the price of the project as well. That said, let's start the apartment tour. Quick side note, I'm an interior designer myself. I've been practicing interior design for the last 11 years. While we chose the main design to be neoclassicism, if you noticed, it's actually very minimal, bordering on minimalism. In the sense that, for example, this is not a door that leads to any other room. It's a simple storage, obviously. There we go. Even as you enter, you notice the marble floor because it's easier to clean, especially when you come in after rainy or snowy weather. I'm really happy to say that we were able to integrate not only the minimal but classic looking design, but also the fact that it's actually high tech. Let me show you one small thing over here. It's a simple shoe rack, but it's actually detachable. And it's very easy to move. I don't even have to use my entire hand, but the finger is enough. I think it would be a good idea to start with the living room. If you've noticed, there are climate control sensors everywhere. And it can even be connected to your phone, or you can even control the entire room's climate using Wi-Fi on your PC. Considering the fact that the corridor doesn't really get much of a daylight, we decided to put enough artificial lights and bright materials in general, so the corridor actually feels very wide and welcoming. Now we finally enter the living room. As a huge lover of open spaces myself, I'm loving what we've done over here because if I want, I can just dance right over here when I'm having my guests. Also in the future, maybe the owner of this house will decide to put a dining area right over here, so we left enough space for that. Although originally when we offered to integrate a dining area over here, he decided not to put it now. So to expand the living area even more, we decided to keep the entrance to the kitchen also as wide as possible. Or to separate the kitchen from the living room in general, we can always slide this door, which is actually hermetically concealed. So first I would like to start with this wall. It looks like some storage, but actually it's just panels to make it look more in line with the rest of the kitchen elements. And here of course we have the fridge integrated, of course, but I'm not going to fully open it because I want to respect the privacy of the owner, obviously. But let me reiterate how sustainable all of these materials are. You can request the further details. We have a full production of this. If you remember, I mentioned that house has smart climate control system. All of the magic happens behind this door, within those boring things which we're not going to waste time to talk about right now. It's not just a design trend which has been going on for nearly a century, when you have the sink over here and the window behind it, so you can wash dishes while enjoying the view and have enough natural light. Then again, I love this sink. I don't consider the thing as something that would help you to take care of the chores of washing dishes. Look at its fountain. And this little fountain of joy. Obviously the main faucet, which can also be detached and washed easily. And another fountain, the function of which I don't even know. I guess it's time to move on to the next room. This is the door that leads us to the master bedroom. Let's take a look. Right away, I would like to mention one thing. If you see this small wall, it's actually an extension around the column, as you can see the beam over here. First of all, thanks to the fact that we expanded that wall, we were able to align the bed over here. And it also created separation for the ladies' area and the man's home office. One thing I forgot to mention about the living room, but it's also repeated over here. As you can see, we have a door that leads to a bathroom. While the bathroom itself is nice, when you close it, it looks like an integral part of this wall. So the door is actually concealed. Obviously, we have the makeup area for the lady, but you can also use it as small home office. Wardrobes are fully integrated along these walls. There are a lot of columns, the presence of which you don't even feel, thanks to the fact that we integrated all of those storage areas in such a manner that they actually hide all of the structural elements. However, in this area, while this place originally was an open area, we decided to expand it and close it off with panoramic windows so the man of the house can have some me time, as well as do some work at home while enjoying the view outside. As you remember, I mentioned that this family has 3 small kids, and this is the kids' bedroom. I'm sure you could guess which one is for the boys, which one is for the girls. Here is something I would like to direct your attention to. This apartment has centralized ventilation system, and the climate can be controlled using this small panel. But here we have guest bedroom. Let me show you. Aspect of design or construction you're interested in finding out? What part of our workflow is most interesting to you? And as always, the most interesting part is, how much did it cost? Would you like to know? Subscribe to us in social media.